Skechers Max Road 6. A shoe not for everyone. For a better understanding if this shoe might be for you, allow me to take you through my buying process and how this shoe was a perfect fit for my needs. I had two main criteria for a new shoe. I was on the lookout for a slow day shoe, which was plush with a comfy ride both at the midsole as well as the upper. The fact that I had to try on the shoes before I buy was a non-negotiable. So being a bit of a Puma fanboy, my first visit was to the Puma store to try the Magnify Nitros 2. This would be a great companion to my regular running day shoes, the Puma Nitro Elite, but no stock, with no chance of receiving stock either in the near future. So it was a no-go for me. My next pick was the Nike Invincible 3. Did not like the feel at all. Although the sole was soft and the outsole grippy, it felt like moving on those tennis racket kind of things used in the snow. Thought of a visit to Essex, but heard that the Nova Blast had grip issues in the wet, from the reviews I had so far watched, and the Super Blast is not available in India anyways. Next up was a visit to Skechers. Tried the Ride 11. They felt good. They felt like a good everyday trainer, but wasn't what I was looking for. The Max Road 6 it was, for the reasons you will understand as we take a closer look at the shoe. Max Road 6 is all about a high-stack midsole by allowing to gather those easy miles. But first, let's take a closer look at the upper. The upper is plush. Think of it as your favorite lazy boy chair.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Nicely padded on the inside with a very spongy, non-gusseted tongue. Nice sponging around the heel cup as well, with pull tabs on the back. The heel cup is firm and solid, surrounded by this rubber kind of material, which surrounds the heel cup with a Skechers logo at one side. The laces are thick and stretchy, and in my 30-odd K in these shoes have never come loose. The downsides of which though will make it feel quite warm on hot days. The insole supports arch fit technology. In simple terms, it means that it is thick and spongy. One of the thickest insoles I have seen till date. The outsole is made with Goodyear rubber, which provides good grip both in the dry and wet, and also gives good durability. Which brings us to the star of the shoe, the midsole. It is a super high stack at 41 mm at the heel and 35 mm at the forefoot. Won't the high stack make it seem like you're running on stilts? But looking at it though, the stack does seem to be higher than it really is. That's because part of the midsole actually comes around the heel. The midsole features Hyperburst Ice, which is super soft and is cupped around with a more rigid Hyperburst to give the shoe more stability, which I feel works pretty well because I felt quite confident cornering with these. The forefoot features a carbon fiber infused H-plate, which further improves the rigidity of this shoe. The profile of the shoe is curved as seen from the side, called a Hyper Arc by Skechers. Along with the high stack and the hybrid carbon plate, it does give you a propel forward, albeit not too aggressively. You will feel a marshmallow under your heel while you wear these, but it won't feel like your heel is overly raised. The shoe weighs in at a heavy 325 grams in a UK size 9. Quite heavy for a running shoe, therefore don't expect to pick up the pace in this shoe. Before looking at the shoe, I think you should consider the high pricing of the shoe. It costs almost 15,000 rupees. That's close to $200. But there are also some pros to this. This shoe is for those who are looking to rack up those easy long miles on a recovery day. Also a great everyday trainer for the heavier runner. It will not only give you a great cushion, but also accommodate a broader foot.